I reckon they know they're getting fat because they're eating the bread. Because they've decided to change their diet a little bit. Look, we've got the glass hanging out with the pigeons mostly. And a couple of pigeons going out, hanging out with the cockies who are getting bits of bread and standing on the pyramid. Now the decorations, when I go to decorate the pyramids, I'll ask. Hey, be a nice boy. You cheeky? So the tomato plants will probably die off after I pick them. They're looking like they get all those little mould dots on them. Yeah. Well, the red disease mould, but I'm going to hit them with a little sprinkle when I go to pick these tomatoes. It helps with root rot, just in case. It's always good to have a booster, and I've got a little bit of it left. I haven't got much of that stuff left. Yeah, the hay's got left on a little bit. That one there just soaked here for a while. I come out here and I'm like, why is all here still like flooded? Should be flooded still. I noticed that the haze was still going very slowly. Hey, g'day wasp buddy. So really, because this is higher, it's all had a really good soak. All on there, it's still a bit soft. As you can see, I've been walking on it and I'm like, whoa. Now, around the corner there, I've sort of blocked it off because it's got some plants, but they'll allow to run around them sort of a little bit, but I've put the three, what are they? The potato plants around the corner there. So hopefully they run around them a little bit. So they'll have a little path around the corner there, but just a skinny one to connect from here to around there. For now. Who's coming, Frankie? Who's that? Well, I'm about to have my holiday time, and I'm going to need it. Some time off. Been talking about it for a while now. Perfect time to do it now. Look at a little bee there. Hey, little buddy. They love the sunflowers. I've had 3 bees in one sunflower. And they like the rocks here too because it gets a bit moist. So they land on the rocks and having a drink. So they're going to like when the pond's done, which I'll probably have a look at in the next few days. I'll have a look at that and get a seal again. I've still got to get some silicon. That might be done in a couple of weeks. But when that's done, they're going to like that too because there'll be very low areas where, and parts where it's lower where the rocks actually come out. So they'll be able to do that. Come in and have a drink. Little bee buddies. Well, our first little pumpkin there's growing alright. The other one I broke off and ended up going yucky. So I got rid of that one. This one here is growing nicely and I put some stones under it so it doesn't rot. So this one here, the middle one, grew a bit and then started going off with the pumpkins. So I'm happy. And the edge one's got disturbed too much. They moved around a lot, disturbed. So they just got to keep on growing. You can do that with rose plants too when you disturb them a lot. They go kind of thing. They don't rose. It's like they tend to just grow a lot. But hopefully they'll be flowering soon because they'll be left alone. And I've trimmed off a lot of the edges so they pull up. We'll see what happens. I'll tell you a little funny little story for you while I'm sitting here. How I see something in a story little way. Now on this side, besides the tomatoes I just put in there today, we'll go from these. Is that the wide side, the pyramid's done, it's about done, nice and fancy. And they're growing at a steady rate kind of thing. They're very small, got a very small crop, very small pumpkins. They're not pumpkining yet, they're just growing. Right? So is that the modern society? Huh? When it comes to how they produce food, what they've got. And then you got over here, and you can add this pyramid, this section I guess, that it's not quite finished, but it's there. You can bury there. But the food is going to be terrific. They got the food hammering out. Sunflowers are all nice and big. Corn's big, pretty decent. Got a hell of a lot more pumpkin growing over there. On the what you could call the poor side. Because that's how the upper class see things too. as the darker side being more the poorer side. Yeah. But what happens in big tragedies? People. They have all the gold in the world and all the pretty things, but they end up starving and have to give away their pretty things to the people who don't really need the pretty things, but have all the food and resources. Because they prioritise that more over the pretty things. Just a little story for you. Hey, Bibbers. Yeah, I had to chuck a little bit more bread out, eh? Because yous come out using on us as the smallest. And they're like, the pigeons ate the first 3 bits of bread. I had to put out 6 over here, a couple of bits over there. It's a big day. What, today? Just turned up. So a couple more still looking around for food. Might chuck another piece or 2 out. See what I've got left. Not too bad. You know, he's not too hungry. If you left that bread there, mate, you're being fucked.